The 20 cent coin dated 2000 with the letters RF is a fascinating piece of European currency history and an interesting coin for collectors and people who study money and numismatics. This coin belongs to the official coinage system of the euro, which is used by many countries in Europe as their shared currency. The euro was created to strengthen economic cooperation among European nations and to simplify trade, travel, and financial transactions across the continent. Although euro coins and banknotes officially entered circulation in 2002, many coins dated 1999, 2000, and 2001 were minted earlier in preparation for the introduction of the new currency. The 20 cent coin from the year 2000 is therefore part of the early production of euro coinage that was prepared before the official launch of the euro in everyday transactions. The letters RF on the coin stand for République Française, which means that this particular coin represents France in the euro coin series. Each country that uses the euro has its own national design on one side of the coin, while the other side is shared across all Eurozone countries so that the coins can circulate freely throughout Europe. The 20 cent coin has several unique physical characteristics that make it easy to recognize and distinguish from other coins. It is made from an alloy known as Nordic gold, a special metal mixture that contains copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold does not actually contain gold, but it gives the coin a beautiful golden color and strong durability that helps it withstand years of circulation. The coin has a weight of about 5.74 grams and a diameter of approximately 22.25 millimeters, making it slightly larger than the 10 cent coin but smaller than the 50 cent coin. One of the most recognizable features of the 20 cent coin is its special edge shape, often described as a Spanish flower design. Instead of being a perfect circle, the edge has gentle curves that form a scalloped shape. This design makes the coin easier to identify by touch and helps visually impaired people recognize different euro coins without needing to see them. The national side of the French 20 cent coin was designed by the well-known engraver Laurent Joriot. His design features a modern representation of Marianne, the symbolic female figure that represents the values and identity of the French Republic. Marianne has long been a symbol of freedom, democracy, and national unity in France. She appears in government buildings, official logos, postage stamps, and many French coins. On the 20 cent coin, Marianne is depicted in a stylized artistic form that represents a strong and confident republic looking toward the future. The letters, RF, appear near the design, confirming the coin's association with France. Surrounding the design are 12 stars arranged in a circle, symbolizing the unity and solidarity of European nations within the European Union. The reverse side of the coin, which is common to all euro countries, was designed by Luc Lux. This side shows the number 20 along with the words, euro cent, and a map of Europe, representing the shared monetary system that connects the economies of many countries. When a 20 cent 2000 RF coin is described as being in bad condition, it usually means that the coin has been heavily used in everyday circulation for many years. Coins that travel through shops, banks, vending machines, and public transportation systems are constantly handled by people and machines, which gradually wears down the surface of the metal. Over time, the details of the design may become faint or partially erased. The edges may become smoother from friction, and the coin may develop scratches, marks, or discoloration. The golden shine of the Nordic gold alloy can become darker or duller as the coin ages. In numismatics, the study and collecting of coins, the condition of a coin is extremely important because it strongly affects its collectible value. Coins are graded on a scale that ranges from poor P1 and fair FR2 for extremely worn coins, up through very fine VF and extremely fine XF, and finally to mint state MS for coins that show little or no wear from circulation. A 20 € coin in bad condition would normally fall into the lower part of this grading scale. Because the 20 € coin from 2000 was produced in very large numbers for everyday use, most examples in poor condition are not considered rare. In most cases, a heavily worn coin is worth only its face value, which is 0.20 euros. However, collectors sometimes keep such coins for other reasons. Some people collect coins from the early years of the euro because they represent an important historical moment when many European countries replaced their national currencies with the euro. For example, before adopting the euro, France used the French franc as its official money for many decades. The transition from the franc to the euro was a major economic and cultural change, and coins from the year 2000 remind people of that transition period. Another reason collectors might keep a 20 € 2000 RF coin, even in poor condition, is the possibility of minting errors or unusual varieties. During the coin production process, mistakes can sometimes occur. For example, a coin might be struck slightly off-center, creating a design that is not perfectly aligned. In other cases, a coin may have a double strike where the design appears twice, or it may have missing letters, unusual shapes, or small cracks in the design caused by a damaged die. Coins with these kinds of errors can sometimes become valuable because they are unusual and rare compared to normal coins. Even if the coin itself is worn, collectors may still be interested in it if the error is significant and clearly visible. The story of a worn 20 € coin can also reflect its long journey through the European economy. Over the years, it may have passed through many different countries because euro coins can circulate freely across borders within the eurozone. A coin minted in France could easily travel to countries such as Germany, Spain, or Italy and still be accepted as legal money. This free circulation of coins and banknotes is one of the unique features of the euro system. A single coin might be used in thousands of transactions over many years, buying food, paying bus fares, or being dropped into vending machines. Every small scratch or worn detail on the coin's surface represents part of that journey. Even though a badly worn 20 € coin usually has little collector value, it can still be meaningful as a historical object and an educational tool. Teachers sometimes use euro coins to explain how currencies work, how coins are produced, and how international monetary systems operate. Coin collectors also enjoy studying different designs, mint marks, and variations from different countries. For beginners in coin collecting, a simple circulated coin can be a good starting point for learning about numismatics. To preserve a coin like this, it is generally recommended not to clean it with chemicals or abrasive materials. Cleaning can damage the metal surface and remove natural toning that forms over time. Instead, collectors usually store coins in protective holders, plastic capsules, or special coin albums that keep them safe from moisture, dust, and physical damage. Even a coin that currently has little value may become more interesting to collectors in the future as time passes and early euro coins become part of history. In conclusion, the 20 € 2000 RF coin is an early example of euro coinage associated with France and the beginning of the European common currency. Its distinctive Nordic gold color, Spanish flower shape, Marianne design, and European symbolism make it a recognizable and historically meaningful coin. When found in bad condition, the coin typically has only a small monetary value, but it still carries historical significance as part of the early years of the euro and the economic cooperation among European nations. Even a worn example tells a story of circulation, trade, and everyday life in Europe, making it a small but interesting piece of modern monetary history. Please like and subscribe to my channel.